Jets Ward.
ETS Jets. What is going on, Jet fans? And welcome back to another episode of the Jets Ward. I'm your host, Ryan Ward. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. I got a fun one for you. But first, if you have been here before, welcome back. You know I love having you guys here. It is a great place to be because you guys keep coming back for more. And if you are new here, welcome. Whether you're a Jets fan, a fan of another team, or just a casual NFL fan, you are always welcome here. It is a safe space for you. So, guys, at the time of this recording, a lot of these players that I'm going to be talking to you guys about have been rumored to be on the trade block or could be rumored to be moved or want out of their current situations. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about 5 players that I think could be traded during night 1 of the NFL draft or even after the NFL draft is done. This could be during the draft or even after the draft. Focusing on players that I think, honestly, could be dealt during the draft, honestly. And some of these players, some high-end names, some of them not so high-end, but a lot of upside. So without further ado, let's get into it. And the first player that we're going to be talking about is Anthony Richardson, quarterback from the Indianapolis Colts. Just has not worked out there. He's 23 years old, 6 foot, 244 pounds. Last time he really played was in 2024. He started 11 games, or he played in 11 games, had completions of 126 out of 264, 47.7 completion percentage, 1,814 yards, 8 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Not great. Great runner of the football, though. Very fast, very strong. Somebody who was a project coming out, but the Colts took a swing on him, and it just hasn't worked out. And I think a fresh start for him and the Indianapolis Colts is desperately needed. Fractured his orbital bone in the offseason with an accident with a weight rope, stuff like that, elastic weight tool, just cracked him in the orbital bone in the eye, and he was out for the year. There's a ton of upside with this kid. He's only 23, and there's rumors that the Rams are sniffing around the Indianapolis Colts and could be very interested in him. And honestly, he gets traded to a team like Sean McVay and the Rams. That could be a great opportunity for him. He gets to sit behind Matthew Stafford for a year or two, and they get to mold an offense that's suitable for him, where he gets to work with a guy who is, honestly, let's say a genius when it comes to offense, could get this kid right, could be the next guy who turns his career around, like a Geno Smith, like a Sam Darnold, like a Baker Mayfield-esque type of player. Anthony Richardson still has a ton of upside and could definitely get traded this upcoming draft. There's teams that could definitely be interested. Pittsburgh. Minnesota's been a team that's been rumored, but I know they got Kyler Murray now. The Rams would be a very, very fun one, though. So Anthony Richardson, a player that could desperately or definitely be traded night 1 of the NFL draft. Then we get Kenny Moore, another Indianapolis Colt. They have a lot of cornerbacks on that roster. They have Sauce Gardner that they just recently traded for from the Jets this past season. And Kenny Moore, he's rolling down on the depth chart. Still a solid player, can play in the slot, can play on the outside. I honestly think a transition to safety could be very beneficial for him as well. He's 30 years old. He's not getting any younger. 5'9", 190 pounds. Had a total of 55 total tackles, 34 solo tackles, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 interception, 6 passes defended. Still playing at a solid level, and he's a leader back there. A vet that could come in and really help a young DB core. I think Dallas could be a great spot for him. Go in there and help those younger guys out, especially since they have a new defensive coordinator, Parker, who is a very young defensive coordinator. I think he's only 39 years old. Kenny Moore can go in there and assist him as well, getting a message across, being a leader on that defense for Dallas. I think that could be a fun one for Kenny Moore and be a good trade partner for Dallas as well. I don't think they're going to have to give up a lot. I think a late day 3 pick, 6th round maybe, could get it done. 7th round possibly, because for a aging DB who, let's be honest, has dropped a little bit, but can still bring in that veteran leadership and still play at a high level at points in his career. Then we get into the next one. This is an interesting one. Patriots brought in Romeo Doubs on a monster contract and are now saying Kayshon Boutte, only 23 years old, could be on the trade market. Let's be honest. Young guy. Apparently there's been rumors about locker room issues and stuff like that, so that could be a reason why he's out. But a young receiver with upside like this, 23 years old, 5'11", 197 pounds, 33 receptions, played in 14 games last year, 551 yards, 6 touchdowns. A guy who can come in and, come in, give you some great speed, solid physicality, solid blocker. Guy can be concerned about the locker room issues, but that's something that they could deal with, that a legit team could fix. Maybe a team like the Cardinals could fix that. The Rams could be a fun one as well. Cincy could use a wide receiver 3 as well. So that could be a fun spot for him. But Boutte could be traded during night 1 of the draft. That could be a name to watch night 1. I think a 3rd round pick could get the deal done for a young guy like this, especially with locker room issues. If that's true, that could be something to watch night 1 of the NFL draft. But now, let's get into a very, very exciting one. Alex Highsmith. This is a player I would love the Jets to go after, man. He is physical. He plays 100% every play. Sometimes has dealt with injuries, especially recently. Played in only, I believe, 13 games last year. But when he's on the field, the kid is a monster. We have Carl Dunbar from Pittsburgh. He knows this kid, very similar to what TJ Watt did. Alex Highsmith, when on the field, is explosive. He's physical. Reminds me a lot of like a Brian Cushing type of player from Houston years ago with the physicality and aggressiveness. He's 28 years old, 6'4", 242 pounds, can play linebacker, can play edge rusher, had 50 total tackles, 36 solo tackles, 9.5 sacks last year, 1 forced fumble and 0 interceptions. Guy's a monster. Honestly, I would love if the Jets made a move for him. Would probably cost you around a 2nd or 3rd round pick. But honestly, to help boost this defense, I think he is a perfect Aaron Glenn fit. Another team that I could definitely see, though, as well, Seattle. I could definitely see him going and playing great there. Philadelphia would be a fun spot for him, too. They're looking for edge help and linebacker help. They just lost Nakobe Dean. So Alex Highsmith could be a fun one, and have him next to Bond. That could be very, very fun. But Pittsburgh can get good picks for this kid. For this guy, young still, injuries are a concern. Maybe a day 2 pick, maybe 4th round, but I think a 3rd round pick could get it done. Alex Highsmith would be exciting. I would love the Jets to go after him. And imagine the Jets get Arvell Reese and then Alex Highsmith. Oh, that could be a fun defense, guys. That could be a really fun defense. But with the last one on this list, and I'll say it again, I would love if the Jets went after this kid too. And this guy who's been mentioned multiple times already, Kayvon Thibodeau, edge rusher / linebacker from the Giants, 25 years old. He's 6'5", 258 pounds, had 25 tackles last year, 13 solo tackles, 2.5 sacks, 0 forced fumbles, 0 interceptions. Down year for that entire Giants defense, honestly. And if they're willing to trade Dexter Lawrence, I think Kayvon Thibodeau could be on the move as well. I see Detroit could be a fun spot for him. Baltimore could be a fun spot. The Jets, I would be really interested to see if they can make a move for him. Seems like a 4th round pick could get the job done. Ravens are looking at like 3rd round, 4th round pick, presumably, for a guy who had a down year, ton of upside, but down year. Is his heart still in the game? That's a big question for him. But he's got the talent. He's got the physicality. He's got the talent. Solid in run game. Can get after the quarterback too. Had a down year last year. I think a new space, a new spot could be very good for Kayvon Thibodeau. But honestly, I think he could. He's probably the one on this list who I think could definitely get traded during the NFL draft. The others possibly after, but Kayvon Thibodeau, I think he does get traded during the NFL draft. And I wouldn't be shocked if it seemed like Baltimore going for him. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you. These are the players that I think could end up being traded during the NFL draft. Is there anybody I missed? A.J. Brown could be an option. Somebody like that. Jordan Addison from Minnesota could be a fun one to see if he gets traded. There could be a lot of different names being moved around. This is rumors that there are going to be a lot of trades in the first round, whether it's being picks or players. Be ready for an exciting night one of the NFL draft. But other than that, guys, make sure you comment down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about these topics. And again, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for any notifications of when I post videos, just so you stay updated on what's going on in the Jets world. And follow me on X, Instagram, and on TikTok as well. I try to post all my videos and shorts there for you guys as well, just so you see me on other platforms. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And thank you so much for joining me in the Jets Ward. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
The Jets Ward.